Arbitrum is likely to fall 1.3% tomorrow, per CoinCodex estimates. But first, let's take a second to assess the latest price behavior. Today's update shows Arbitrum up 2.2%, with a price around $0.07502. Let's move forward to expert forecasts. The model from Traders Union points to a drop towards $0.0748 by tomorrow, a decline of around 0.3%. Coin price forecast projects Arbitrum will trend lower towards $0.0747, a projected decrease of 0.4%. 30 Rates points out it might fall to $0.0742, roughly 1.1% lower than now. Another estimate from CoinCodex highlights Arbitrum might drop to $0.07406, about 1.3% below now. Finally, CoinLore sees a move to $0.0735 by tomorrow, a 2% dip. This one gives the best short-term opportunity. 5 expert views are in. Let's head to the next part. Let's break down each prediction into potential outcomes. Looking at the forecasts as a whole, the likely range for price movement is between a decrease of 2% and a drop of 0.3%, depending on the analyst. In short, CoinLore has the highest projected return with 2% gain in value by tomorrow. As the data shows, you could collect between $3 and $20 for every $1,000 you invest. When it comes to probabilities, Traders Union leads with a 87.7% chance of success. From all the forecasts combined, I've created one consolidated scenario. Based on the consensus, Arbitrum may drop by around 1% by tomorrow. Okay, let's walk through it. Consensus estimates suggest the price may slip 1% by tomorrow. In line with that move, your capital would also reflect a gain of 1%. In practice, 1,000 might correspond to roughly $10 gained. The probability of the consensus scenario taking place is set at approximately 83.5%. Right here, let's look at the expected price movement across the next 3 days, according to analysts. The outlook from Traders Union shows the price drifting lower. Coin price forecast highlights that Arbitrum may continue drifting sideways, lacking momentum either way. A slide is anticipated by 30 Rates, with pressure on the downside. A drop is also expected by CoinCodex, reinforcing the downside view. A bearish outlook is meanwhile projected by CoinLore, pointing to a decline. Consensus analysis highlights Arbitrum on a negative course for the coming 3 days. Overall, 100% of analysts lean bearish on Arbitrum in the short term, so the shared outcome highlights that the majority see Arbitrum falling. 5 forecasts were made 2 days ago. Today we review their accuracy. In the end, the day's last trade was around $0.07354. The majority of analysts turned out correct about the direction. The prediction that stood closest to reality came from CoinLore. Let's put everything in order. 4 forecasts stayed inside the span of the daily candle. As for ROI, a few forecasts showed profits, with CoinLore leading the way. Now on screen is the summary table. All forecasts lined up for review. And looking at the numbers, Traders Union showed a forecast probability of 85.3%, an accuracy value of and an ROI of 0.5%. Try to spot whose forecast turned out the most precise. Here's how analysts expect the different cryptocurrencies to perform tomorrow compared to Arbitrum. Here Arbitrum trails behind while Kaspa takes the lead, showing 2.3% in forecasted returns. Right now we're displaying a short preview with 5 coins, and you'll find broader coverage and more forecasts on my website. Big thanks for staying till the end. If this gave you a clearer view, a like would be the perfect feedback. Till next time.